fervent, driven, zealous. There must be a word that's similar to this that means driven, motivated, focused, stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's continue. Now this is what I want. Look at how beautiful this looks, and it's almost the default one. The only thing I did was reduced the opacity, and I have this guy here. Oh, auto cutter. So I need to open two tabs. First things first, LSLA, venv, source, venv, then activate, run server, but it's not a run server, it's only up py. So this is the only thing, and then front end, npm run dev. Okay. As you already know from the last episode, these stupid buttons are not working. So I don't want to debug it. I don't want to waste your time. I'm gonna come back once this works. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. So I was Googling. I set everything up again. And I was Googling. I was talking to my dear friend, the AI machine. I'm calling him Greg. I was talking to Greg and I was asking him, why are my buttons still unstyled, my man? And it answered, Tailwind removes default styles. Tailwind resets all default browser styles using a preflight. So buttons have no default padding, borders, or background. Input and other elements are also unstyled by default. So what I need is to style a button manually, and I'm just gonna add here this. Okay, now it works. So I need to style everything myself using utility classes. Okay. I should add some classes here now on the form. Class name. Flex column. Let's enter my items. Ooh, nice. This looks nice. For this now, let's add a label. I don't need the HTML4 attribute, but I will put here the class name is gonna be full width. And I'm gonna put my input inside the label. And here I'm gonna have a span, upload file, choose file, no file chosen. Upload file. Let's add some classes. Block, text small, font medium, text gray, 700. A margin on the bottom. What have I done? The input accepts these, has this on change, and I'm just gonna copy this now. Choose file, no file choose. Amazing. And this button is gonna have some styles as well. Amazing. This is what I wanted the whole time. Okay, now click upload. I have this here, and for some reason, why? This is a bug. This is definitely a bug. This is supposed to be right here, but okay. I'm not interested in this right now. I should also style these buttons as well, and the waveform function as well. You know, let's make it polished. Let's make it modern. I'll just do here. Where is welcome to the AutoCutter? Where's the main file? Upload. Is it here? Where's the main file? TSX. It should be here. Welcome to the AutoCutter. Silence remover. I think that's best. Text center. Will this work? It should, and it does. So let me just update. Our styles. These are the updated styles. I'm gonna, if you want to copy, if you are following me, I'll just wait for a couple of seconds so you can copy it. Play zoom. I mean, it's relatively okay. I don't need a border here. For some reason I have this ugly border. I'm just gonna remove some of these. Yeah, I'll think I can live without border. Border gray. I don't need this. This looks nice for the first iteration of what I want. I just want it to look decent. Yeah, change the name. No auto cutter. It's gonna be silence remover. The waveform component should be more extensible. This works. Automatically show video files when I click the upload button. All right, what else should I do here? Because what I did is I set up everything in relation to uploading videos. Backend is extracting and analyzing audio. Silence is being detected and returned. Waveform with red regions is rendered. We have play, pause, and zoom controls. They are working. UI styled with Tailwind. Now this is it. There's a bug with this. But I don't care. I don't care for now. Okay, so this works by default. What I did, instead of a more general global accept attribute, which handles which file extensions are acceptable and selectable, instead of using video and audio, I just put in all of the video extensions that I find. It's more reliably recognized, but it may be less flexible than the audio video. But I like this. I like this better because now automatically, and I remove another issue from my backlog, and now automatically I can select this file that I have here. Let me close all of this now. All of the other files. Okay, there are more things that I want to do. For example, I want add your own silent sections. But for now, I think I'm fairly satisfied with what I have. So now I want to finish the behavior that I want. I want to save the regions that I've edited. So with this functionality that we are going to write now, we will allow the user to finalize all the regions once they start editing it. And then we will send this all back to the backend so we can use FFmpeg to generate the now trimmed video or audio. So on a let's say more high level, user sees waveform. User adjusts the silent regions, which we already did. User clicks save regions. User clicks save regions. We send the trimmed regions to the backend. FFmpeg runs cutting logic and returns the final file. We already did these two steps. Now we need to do the remaining ones. User click save regions. This is just gonna be, we will create a regular button that is gonna handle the call to action in which we want to save all the regions. We send those trimmed regions to the backend. FFmpeg runs this and returns the final file. Juicy. Where is our waveform? Here is our waveform. This is the big wrapper. I don't want this. This is the wrapper for the buttons, for the zoom buttons. So my save button will be here. Button. On click, we will have save regions. We are gonna add some classes. And here we'll have save, maybe not save regions, save the audio. And here we will have save audio. We will have a method here, const save audio. And now I'm choosing this file again, save the audio. Seems good. Let's work on this. If we don't have a reference to the wave surfer, let's just return, because we can do anything without it, right? It most probably doesn't work. Otherwise, let's get the regions, ref current, region, where the hell are you? It's here. Active plugin. This is so bad, like incredibly bad. Get active plugin. What do I have here? Regions. Property regions does not exist on type generic plugin. Get all registered plugins. Generic plugin. Is it extending anything? Base plugin events option. Event types. Okay, this isn't exactly working as I was hoping it would. Maybe I just need to use regions. Regions. Waveform, JS, wave surfer. I have no idea where to find it. Let me just take a look at the documentation. Regions, there you are. Regions, set region. So the region is actually living, at least in this example, that the fine people who built Wave Surfer are showing us. Region is outside of the component. Is this React? React, is there an option for React? Here it is. Change audio on URL change. On play pause. Okay. Docs. Regions. Region. Default. Hmm. I don't think I can reference the Wave Surfer object and then pull regions from it using the active plugins method. So most probably what I need to do is I'll move this outside. I'll put it here. These two references. Everything works still. What's my terminal telling me there's an issue? Whoa! Region data. It's because I'm still stuck at writing this. Now it works. Let me reload, choose this, upload, move this around. This is broken. For some reason, this is broken. Let me also write this in my README backlog. Fix the issue with the no sections when you upload a video. Boom, 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 boom. Test. 9 seconds, 10 seconds, 11 seconds. Wait. Boom, boom, boom. Const regions, region, data, regions, get regions. This is what I wanted. Map it, region. It's gonna be what? Get region. Let me maybe console out the regions to see how they look like. Console log. Region data. Let me reload this file. This upload console. Is there an issue here? Yeah, but this one is not important. Save. We have 11 regions here. Did we get 11 from the detect method? 1, 2, yeah, we did. So the first one goes from 0 to 1.206. The second one goes to from 1.25. What if I move it here and then I save the audio again? We will have 11 of those. But the second one has the updated position now. So I'll map those regions. Map, and it's gonna be regions. I'm gonna have start region. Regions start and regions end. And why don't you work? Why are you complaining? Cannot find the name and... Okay. Same thing. But now if I do save audio, it's empty. It's empty because I need to re-upload it again. If I click save audio, oh, peachy. Exactly what I wanted to do. But now I need to also trigger a request, because what we need to do is send all of this new sections back to the backend. So I'm gonna do fetch http localhost 5001. I'm gonna update this, don't worry. Trim video. Because I'm using await here, we need to make this an async method. Trim video. I'm gonna have a method of post. I'm gonna set some headers. Application JSON. Okay, now I need some data. Body JSON stringify. Region data. And maybe I should also get the file name. Audio URL, I'm splitting it. I'm removing the last element and then replacing the last element with this. But not MP4, it's gonna be MKV. MKW. Okay, so this is the name of it. This is the name of it. And if I go back to my backend project, if I looked at the uploads folder where we have all of these files that we uploaded, it starts with the 9E8. 9E8. Is this the one? Where is it? But why would I want... What files do I have here? MKV. And the audio as well. 9E8. Let me remove the uploads folder. Let's do all of this again. Choose file. Test. What? Blocked by course policy. Why is it blocked by core policy? Because I can't find the file. Choose file. Video. Select. Upload. Why? Do I need to rerun this? Now it works. Save audio. Why? Where is the name of this guy? Here it's 934. But I would assume... Let me try this. Let me try to debug it. I want to make sure I'm working on the right file. Waveform tsx. Waveform tsx. And I'm gonna put a debugger right here. I'm gonna click save the audio, and now console log. I don't need to console log. I can just type audio URL. ed69. Why don't I see it? Why don't I see it? I don't see this. Is this even the same file? Let me go back to my backend. I'm gonna create a new route. It's gonna be trim video. It's gonna use the post method. Trim video. I'm gonna say here request get JSON print data. Let's see now what happens. Trim video is 200. Okay, I also need to return something. Return JSONify test. Good, so it seems that my projects are not breaking apart anymore. If I click save audio now, and if I remove this, I have the sections, I have the file name, but the file name is not here. The file name is not here. Now this is the problem, because I can do regions, I can pull out regions, not DAL data. I can extract all the region. I can also extract the file name. But the issue is whatever hides behind the file name doesn't exist. So once I do input path join uploads file name and output path join uploads trimmed file name, if I print both of these properties that I've created now, I don't want, why is this debugger still here? Uploads ed69. There's no ed69, brother. There's no ed69 for region in regions. Start end. I pull this from the region. I'm gonna trim it. Trim script. trim script. And I'm just gonna add onto the trimming logic. Of SS last and to start input path. Last end is gonna be 0, count is gonna be 0. What else? Last end is gonna be equal to end. Count, I'm gonna increase it by 1. What next? What next? Trim script. This is the last piece. Last end input path. Last end input path. This is not needed. Let me just test this. OS system. So I'm gonna copy my current file to the output path, and I'm gonna return status okay and output will be uploads is gonna be trimmed file name. Will this work? No idea. Save audio. Connection refused. Trim video. Am I using the same? Yeah, I am. Trim video. Why is it not working? Ah, it's failing. Here. I need to reload this and then run save the audio again. This won't work. This won't work. What if I reload this? If I do a hard reload, empty cache and hard reload. Choose file. This file. Upload. It's 6C3. But here I got something completely different. Is this a buggy with what? Okay, so here I saved the file in the new file path. I'm trying to understand why. So the issue here that I'm having is that for some reason, and that reason is unknown to me, these file names do not exist in our app. So I'm trying to understand, where have I made a mistake? UUID 4. Okay, here I generate the file name. Here I generate the file name. Detect, where is the detect method? It's here. The file name, this is the name of the file name. 8A5. 8A5, this is the correct file name. So this is the good file name. But there's something happening on the front end. It's always on the front end. Upload form. Handle change. form data, console log data. Console log data. Have I logged this anywhere? Here, 8A. So this is actually good. This is what I want. This is the correct file name. Up until this point, because here we are console logging our data, up until this point, everything works as it should. But a devil lurks somewhere. And I'm trying to understand data file. I'm trying to understand where. 8A5, 8A5. This is the correct file. So here I should have an on success method. No, it's not here. It's in up tsx on success, handle upload success. Here it is. Create object URL. Set here you are, asshole. Up tsx. This is the URL. I think here the stuff is breaking around here somewhere. Save and the upload. No. I need to do this, and this is my audio blob. And this is the URL that I randomly generate. Let's fix this. And with this solution, we are gonna end today's episode. Handle upload success. But the true name of this is on success. It's not here. Why is it not here? Because it's here. It's here. So yeah, what I need to do is I need to replace this line of code that generates an in-memory blob URL. I need to replace it with something else. I need to replace it with the uploads, with the files that are coming from my uploads folder. And this URL does not match the actual backend file. So instead of doing this, here I'm gonna provide, where is my waveform? Where's the onSuccess method? No, it's in the upload form always. I forget. So along with the blob and data silence, I'm gonna provide the file, and then here in app.tsx, I'll remove this and I'll write blob http localhost 5001 uploads. But here I also need to provide it with alpha, which is a string. The blob is not used, so I can remove the blob from here, and I can remove the blob from here as well. We have an error. Type silence blah 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 blah. It's not assignable to type audio blob silence number. Silence and audio blob. I have I have the type here defined in the prop. What do I have? Silence. Ah, but this won't work again. This won't work again. And I know why it won't work. Let me try to rebuild this. It won't work. I know it won't work. Bam. Yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't work because because up tsx, where are you? Sources, up tsx, upload, URL is vav up. It doesn't work because here I need a delimiter. Will it work now? It should. So I have HTTP localhost uploads AE08. AE08. It's here, but it's not here at the same time. It's not here at the same time. Oh, works. Works. Great. I'm gonna end it here. I made some great progress, and in the next episode, we're gonna do a lot of other cool things. So see you. Bye bye.